Live from the internet, it's the Dr. Tom the Frog Show!
Hi-ho! This is Dr. Tom the Frog, and you're watching the Dr. Tom the Frog Show, where we talk about role-playing games. Now, I want to real quick let you know that behind me, this is known as the Giant's Castle. This is from Jeff Brown Graphics. He cleverly donated our where our location is tonight. So that's enough talking about that. I'll have a link in the show notes. Now we're going to bring on a special guest. Now, first of all, I want to apologize. I'm not very good with names, but we have Nathan Paoletta. How are you doing, Nathan?
I'm good. I'm good. You're close. The preferred pronunciation is actually Nathan. I know, it blends together. It's weird. It's an Italian thing.
Okay. Well, I apologize.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I don't want you to feel bad.
Now, you are like a one-man shop of awesome, make all kinds of games.
I try. Yeah, I have varied interests, so my games tend to be pretty about lots of different kinds of things, for sure.
I don't want to freak you out, but I think someone is standing behind you, Nathan.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That you don't see him?
Are you okay? I mean, you're the doctor here, but I mean, do we need to consult another professional of some kind in this interview?
I may have to phone a friend. All right, Nathan, I understand you're wearing a shirt, a pretty interesting shirt there for your RPG, the Worldwide Wrestling. I understand you just finished a Kickstarter on that last year, and for some reason you decided not to offer beer cozies or trucker hats. Why is that?
Well, there's only so much merchandising that a one-man operation can make happen, and while it's very tempting to go ahead and just put the logo on everything, I had to make some strategic choices, and it was beer koozies or the actual game. And, not being a marketing genius, being a game designer, I decided the actual game was probably a slightly higher priority. But I did manage to do shirts. There's 5 different shirts that went out to some of the higher-level backers who are awesome, and then I have extras for people who want to check those out, as well as some very nice 8x10 glossy posters featuring the 10 wrestler archetypes of the game.
All right. Well, I'll let you go, but I'm thinking, third printing is time when you go for the koozies and trucker hats.
Well, if the merch sells, then I can look into some additional options. But if it ends up just sitting in a box in my closet, then I might have to reconsider. That's capitalism for you. That's how it works.
Now, so what if I'm asking for a friend? What if I hate wrestling? Why would I want to play this game?
Well, if you hate wrestling, you probably don't want to play the game. If you don't know anything about wrestling, like you've just never watched it, or you don't, it's just not something that's been in your sphere, the game is pretty much built to bring all the cool stuff about wrestling to the table without making you go and watch a bunch and read a bunch of stuff and find out what it is. Because it's really more about, it's about these over the top, high energy, high action characters in these very basic storylines. There's a good guy, there's a bad guy, they're clashing in front of all these people, and it's all about putting together a great show for people to watch, your imaginary viewing audience, and about just the pageantry and drama of these very clear-cut roles clashing. So
my production assistant, Richard, he says that it's pretty much just a man soap opera. Is that about right?
I mean, it's a soap opera with punching. Whether that's particularly male or not, I'm agnostic on. But it is, the violence, right? The actual wrestling part, the punching and the moves and hitting each other with weirdly named maneuvers and stuff. That's part of it's what drives the entire thing. because everything about wrestling gets settled in the squared circle, right? You have these clashes. This guy insulted you. This guy stands for something you don't stand for. This lady, stole your husband, whatever. And instead of like normal people settling those disputes with words and possibly legal action, it all comes down into the ring, and then you get to see them do these really legitimately amazing feats of athleticism in order to tell those stories. But yeah, it's basically punching. I mean, that's the draw. Like, let's not lie.
I appreciate your honesty. Nathan, all right, I've got a serious question for you now. Are you ready for my serious question?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I was told I might have to take some notes by your showrunner. So.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You're getting prepped now. I see. This one's going to be harder then. All right. Nathan Paoletta, what is your favorite ice cream flavor?
Oh, man. I mean, I would say that... Now I'm having trouble because I can't remember what it's actually called. It's Ben & Jerry's Cherry Garcia. That is my favorite ice cream.
Ah, well, I'm sorry, but you're wrong. It's vanilla.
I like vanilla. Vanilla's great.
See?
I don't know if it beats having little chunks of delicious candied cherry in there, but...
Well, but the right answer was vanilla. Your favorite ice cream is vanilla, Nathan.
Oh, did I just fail the test? Am I getting kicked off the show because I didn't know what ice cream flavor was my favorite?
I do think it's time for you to go. It's been a pleasure having you on the show, Nathan.
It's been a pleasure being here, Dr. Tom. I've enjoyed it.
You just watched the Dr. Tom the Frog Show, and we hope that you liked what you saw, yo. But if it was a big waste of your time, well, it's free, so that's not a crime. But if it was a waste of your time, yes, it's free, so that's not a crime.